for all computer related materials and the different types of online test and the useful websites are available in this website, and my website name is computerstudies.wordpress.com. So please visit this website, right? All types of computer studies related materials are available, all updates are available. Okay, and the second one, it is my YouTube channel. So computer studies related theories as well as the different types of practical related videos are available in my YouTube channel. So this is the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/Kedar Dave. So please visit and subscribe my channel. Hello students, chapter number 11 is file handling in Java. In previous session we discussed part 1 and the different topics of file handling in Java programming. Right? Today in this session we discuss some other points of Java programming's file handling. Right? So this is my second video. It is part 2. So what is a string classes in Java? Right. So first of all, we understand this string classes in Java programming. If you want to understand byte string and the character strings, one need to differentiate between the character and byte representation in the Java programming. Right. So here one example is given, that is an example of a number. That number is 5, and which can be represented in the two different ways, and it is shown here in this table. Right. So first of all, representation of the character 5 and the binary number 5. Okay, so particulars ASCII American Standard Code for Information Interchange value, that is display 53, and the binary value, it is as it is display, that is 5, right? And it is the here the binary representation is given, right? So character 5, it is binary representation is 00110101, and binary number, it is 00000101. Right? So this is the binary representation. Okay, so string classes in Java programming, that Java supports two types of strings, byte string. The second one, it is a character string. So string transfer data in the form of bytes to the file or the different devices are known as a byte string or the binary string. Right? And to create the file that are created using the byte streams are known as binary string. If the variables are to be stored, that variables are the integer, double, or the boolean, right, into the file, then the binary files should be used. Right? Binary files can also be used to store the arrays or the different types of objects in the Java programming. After that, similarly, the text files and the different types of program codes we write are created by using a character string, and they can be opened in different types of text editors available in the various operating systems, right, as well as the VI and the Skype text editor. Okay, so in Java it will provides the two sets of classes, that are the character string class and binary string class. So character strings class is present in the java.input-output package. It deals with the characters and the different types of text data, while byte string class is present in the java.input-output package. and it will deals with the different binary data. This is the classification of string classes. Right, so string classes, it is the binary string classes for the divided into the input stream classes as well as output stream classes. Here in the character stream classes, the reader class and the writer class. Okay, so Java stream classes, it is classified into these two basic types, namely input streams and the different types of output streams. And input streams, it will read the data from the source. Right, so different types of sources are available. For example, the files, right? So you directly file add from your computer as well as by using the input device, that is keyboard. While the output streams writes the data to the destinations file on the different types of output devices like monitor. Okay, then the Java input output package, it will contains the collection of the different stream classes that supports the reading and writing in a file. Right? To use these classes, a program needs to import, that is the Java input output package. Right? So in the beginning of your Java program, you have to write the Java input output. Okay, after that in the character stream classes, the character stream classes are group of the different classes available in this package. That package is java.input output. Okay, they can be used to read and write 16 bits Unicode character set. And the character stream classes can be further classified into this reader class as well as the writer class. Right, and the reader class are the group of different classes, right, and designed to read the different characters from the different files available in your system. Then the writer classes are group of different classes and it is designed to write different characters into a file. Right, so reader classes, it is the group of classes, it is designed to read the different characters from the file, and writer classes are the group of classes, it is designed to write the different characters from the file. Okay, and this is the hierarchy of the character stream classes. Right, so objects, after that reader and input stream readers, buffer readers, and input stream readers, the further classify into the file reader, as well as in the writer classes, the output stream writer, and further divided into the writer, file writer, after that buffer writer and print writer. Right, so this is the one hierarchy of the character stream classes. Writer classes, in this writer classes, it is the base class for writing character streams, and the abstract writer class defines the functionality that is available for all the character outputs streams. Right, so in this in the program here, there is a uses of file writer class to perform writer operations, and the methods of the writer class through the input output exceptions occurs when there is a fail of the input output operations. And the input output exceptions, it is check the exceptions. Right, so care must be taken of it, otherwise there will be the compiling error. Right, and the table is given here. It is a few of the method of writer classes are given. Right, so these methods are used by 8 subclasses. Right, now this is the method and the different descriptions. Void close, so it is close the strings, and void writer integer C. So writes the lower 16 bit of the C to the string. Right, so void writer string as, it is write the string as to the stream class. Okay, this is the one program, and this program is also available in my practical playlist. Right, so check it. and this is the writer class file. Write to a file using the character string, right? So we import the Java input output. After that, class name is the file writer demo, right? And we add the main method, that is public string void main string arguments, and then we write this program, right? So this program, it is illustrate the file writer operations, right? So this program, it is given in my practical, right? So please check it. Okay, after that, what is in the reader class? Reader class, it is the base class for reading the different types of character streams. Then the abstract reader classes defines the functionality that is to be available for the character input streams, right? And the use file writer class in the program to perform the read operations. Next, one table is given, that is the few methods of the writer classes are given in this table, right? So this method, it is used by its subclasses, right? So method and its description. So void close and close the string, right? And integer read, so read the next available character from the string, and it returns the -1 to indicate the end of the string, right? So this is the few methods of the file writer class. Then next one, it is byte stream classes. So what is in that? From the above details, the process of characters using the java.input output package, it is understood, right? And most of the real life applications require the numeric calculations, like the storing the details of the inventory in a file and calculating the cost of involved, or like the storing the employees details and many others, right? And their salaries in a file, right? So for this such kind of processing, Java provides set of binary streams, right? And their associated different classes also available in the Java program, right? So the file input output, the file input stream and the file output string classes in the Java input output package gives the availability to read and write from and into file in the hard drive, right? So these classes are the subclasses and input stream and output streams, right? Then byte streams classes, in this first one, it is the byte output stream, right? The byte output stream, it is the subclass of output stream, right? And is used to write bytes to the file for some output streams, right? So to use this class and its methods, first, this is need to create a file. First of all, you have to create a file and then use the writer methods derived from and the abstract classes, right, output streams to write the byte data into a file, right? So few value use methods are given here in this table, right, of the file output classes. It is given the first one, method, and the different descriptions. Void close the file output streams and release any system resources associated with the string. And void writer, integer b, writes the specific byte to this file output string. After that, void write byte b, write the b length bytes from the specific byte arrays to that file output string. After that, what is in that file input string? So file input stream, it is the subclass of the input string and it is generally used to read different byte data from your file, right? So it will provide the set of different methods, right? And to perform the write operations over the classes, it is given in this table, right? So void close, void read, and integer read byte b, right? So these are the few methods of the file input string classes. Okay, then processing from the keyboard, right? Processing input from keyboard. So in these sections, the different ways to input data to the Java program through the keyboard, it is explained here in this part, right? So the program can get input data from the live interactions through your keyboard or graphical user interface, or it may be take input as a command line arguments or from the file, right? So these are the way the different input data comes, right? Although there are many classes that facilitate the input from the keyboard, the most widely used technique, it is using the scanner class, right, of the Java util package and using the console class of Java input output package. It is explained here, right? So first it is a scanner class. So what is in that scanner class? It is belongs to java.util package, right? And it provides the various methods to read input from the keyboard, right, or the different files available in your system, right? A special feature of this class, it is that it breaks the input string into tokens, right? Tokens means the words, right? And using the delimiter and the white space, it is the default delimiter, right? And each token can be different types. For example, string like India, then 1947, then can also be read as the string integer, right, values. Okay, after that the scanner class. So what is in that scanner class? Some related constructors and few methods of scanner classes it is given here. First one, it is scanner string, scanner input output is object, scanner file object throws, and file not found exceptions. So in scanner object can be created using string file objects or input string objects. After that, these are the different scanner classes are given here. The processing input from your keyboard, right? Some of the important methods available with the scanner class, right? So these are the different methods you use and its description is given. So void close, void next, a string next, boolean has next, then integer next integer, then float next float, and string next line, right? So method of the scanner class is given. After that the console class, right? So scanner class was used in the previous example to read the user's input, right? And apart from this scanner class, there is another class which can be used to get the input from the keyboard. This class is specially used when the input is to be typed in the hidden format, right, like password, right? So character must not be enclosed on and it will not display on the screen, right? After that, the console class, it is provide the methods for reading the different types of passwords, right? When reading the password, the user input will be input from the hidden or not shown in the console screen, right? And it will be written an array of characters as a keyboard return type. Then the console class belongs to the java.input-output package, right? And the few widely used the methods of the console classes are given here, the different methods and description. String read line, right? Character read password, the console printf, it is string format object arguments, right? So these are the few methods of the console class. Okay students, thank you very much.